IVM.
$100. That's all it takes to begin your journey with Bitcoin and Ethereum. No, really. With CoinSwitch, you can start investing in over 100 cryptocurrencies with just 100 rupees. On top of that, there are zero charges for deposits and withdrawals, so you can trade, buy, sell, however and whenever you want. All of this, plus their extremely intuitive interface, makes CoinSwitch the perfect app for beginners in the crypto space. But don't take my word for it. Just download CoinSwitch for free and try it out for yourself. If you'd like more information on cryptocurrencies, tune into A Show About Crypto with me, Rohan Joshi, my new adventure on IVM Podcasts. CoinSwitch, kuch to badlega.
Friends are your chosen family. Sure, that statement is very true. But the same stringent, strict rules that apply in your home, yeah, you can't impose those on this relationship. Hey, I'm Chetna, and you're tuned into Say No to Drama. Well, today we're going to call ourselves out on all the drama that we create in our friendships. Why? Because friendship is that one relationship which can give us the maximum amount of space to be exactly who we need to and who we want to be. What do I mean by this? Well, let me start with a few truth bombs. I mean, I love those. You guys should know that by now. Number one, your best friend, your BFF, your friend forever, they're not supposed to be your yes man. They're not supposed to say yes to everything that you say. They're not supposed to agree with everything that you say. They're allowed to have an opinion of their own. They're allowed to think differently. They're allowed to call you out on some kind of BS that you may be doing. And if you are only choosing friends who will bow down and treat you like your grace, treat you like your highness, well, then you aren't really looking for friends, are you? You're just looking for people who can massage your ego. Truth number two, all friends are not BFF material. Stop expecting every friend to be a 3 a.m. friend. You remember that old Airtel ad, Har ek dost zaruri hai? Well, we have all kinds of different friends. There are friends that you will meet for a coffee once in 3 months. There are friends that you won't talk to for the whole year and just call up and wish. There are friends that you will hang out with only to watch a movie or a party. There will be friends that you will cry your eyes out to at 4 o'clock in the morning. There are friends who will take you home when you are completely drunk and make sure that you're tucked in safely. Stop looking for BFFs only. I mean, what is this? Is this another hunt for the one? Isn't it bad enough that you're searching for the one in your love life, that you want it also in your friendships? Oh yeah, and by the way, you can have more than one BFF. Yes, I can have a group of best friends, and no, they don't have to be part of the same group. I could have 5 different groups of friends and have 5 different best friends in each one of these groups. Get it? Also, you being somebody's BFF, it's not like a coveted Miss Universe crown or something that you need to chase. It's a relationship to build. You need to earn somebody's trust. And no, you cannot earn it if you're going to try and boss them around and try to mother them. One more very important truth bomb. Remember that a lot of your friends are the same age as you, which means that you guys feel things at the same intensity, possibly in the same way. This also means that a lot of you all have the same belief systems, similar upbringing, so your thinking and feeling patterns might be very, very similar. So nobody is entirely right, nobody is entirely wrong, nobody is really better than you, and you aren't better than anybody. You guys are all equal. And no, none of y'all have all the answers. If you look at your best friend for a solution, he or she may or may not be able to give it to you. They'll give you what they think is best or what they would do. So calm down. Ease off on your friendships. This is not a relationship that should be tied down by so many rules. This is the one space where you can be exactly who you need and want to be, and where your friends should be able to be who they need and want to be. What does this mean though? I mean, how do you create that kind of a space? Well, firstly, you need to learn to listen without judging. And if you have a friend who judges, make sure that they listen to this episode. Also, You've got to learn to listen without feeling that incessant need to solve their problem or give advice. And even if you do give advice, please don't sit on a high horse wanting your friend to take it. They may or may not take your advice. Let me give you an example. Your friend is dating somebody that you don't think is right for them. You can tell them that in civil words. You can tell them that with compassion. You will still have to be civil to their partner. You will still have to be there with your friend when he or she needs you to be there, whether it's to party or whether it's when they need somebody's shoulder to cry on. And you cannot push them to break up. You need to let them make their own mistakes. You need to stand back and say, I am there for you. Do what you need to do. If you fall or get hurt, I've got you, no matter what. Why? Because nobody made you their mummy. And nobody died and made you God to judge. And every single one of us has come here to live our own lives and have our own journey. So calm down, because you don't know any better than your friend does. You know, I always say this. Friendship is that one relationship where we can create space and offer unconditional acceptance. Which means if your friend gets up and tells you a truth about their gender, well, accept it. Don't go into shock. Don't turn it into something that you want to gossip about. Don't turn around and say, I don't understand, or it may be a phase. That's not for you to assess or judge. Accept it and let them be who they need to be. Also, there's a chance that a year later, 2 years later, they may get up and give you another truth about their gender, which is exactly the opposite of what they said earlier. That's okay. It's their life. They're allowed to switch and turn as much as they want to. If you cannot handle it, then politely excuse yourself from their life. Yes, it's okay if sometimes a friendship runs its course. It's okay if sometimes a friend moves on in their life, or sometimes when you move on from their life. This is life. And like I said, friendship is the easiest relationship, which means the door is always open. It's okay for people to come and go as long as they're not treating you badly or you are not treating them badly. Now, what do I mean by treating someone badly? Well, don't mistreat each other. Don't abuse each other. Don't take each other for granted. Don't boss around each other. Don't bully each other. Don't ridicule each other. Teasing each other, making fun of each other, playing pranks, laughing together, all okay. Do not ridicule somebody for their choices. Do not shame your friend. If somebody else is shaming your friend, you better be standing there in front of them, asking them to apologize. Also, when you have multiple BFFs, when you have multiple groups of friends, within one group, don't create another group. If you're a group of 5 people, and yes, each person will have a different equation with each other, don't create another group of 3 people in that group of 5 and use that to gossip about each other. That's just unhealthy. That itself says that y'all are not friends. I'll also say this to you, that friends will discuss other friends with each other. Yes, and that's fine. It does not mean that somebody is bitching about you. If one of my friends told me something about herself which was troubling and I needed to talk about it with another friend to get a perspective, it does not mean that I am bitching. As long as I know that that other friend is as aligned with this friendship as I am and wants what's best for our friend. Understand, just because 2 friends are talking about something that's happening in your life, it does not mean that they are about to backstab you or that they are talking behind your back in a malicious way. They might be doing it so that they can stand strong together for you when you need it the most. Also, you may want to have 3 friends, but those 3 friends of yours are allowed to have 35,000 other friends. Yes, like I said, friendship is the easiest relationship to have. If you are experiencing a sense of judgment, then ask yourself, is it me who is judging myself or is it my friend who is not aligned? Secondly, be careful who you choose as your friends. Ask yourself, what is the experience that you want to have? What is the value that this person will add in your life and what will you add to their life as friends? What is the journey both of you all want to take? Yes, this is all too much of deep thinking for friendship. And so you dive into this pool only when you are trying to promote somebody to BFF zone. Because like I said, remember the Airtel ad, Har ek dost zaruri hai, which means every friend is needed and every friend has a purpose in your life. but every friend does not have to be your best friend. Oh, and yes, before I go away, your best friend is allowed to call you out in any way they think is fit, which means they can be kind to you or they can fire you. That's the equation you build with them. It's what you have allowed them to do in your life. What is the space that you have given them? Also, if you have given them that space, it is not necessary they've given you that space. So many of us have misconstrued this relationship and turned it into a complete drama zone. But I will tell you this, the friendships you have as a teenager will completely transform and change in your 20s. It will completely transform and change again in your 30s. It will completely transform and change in your 40s, and so on and so forth. As you grow up, so will your friendships. New people will come and go from your life. Some old friends will remain. And please, for heaven's sake, forever is an illusion. Life itself comes with an expiry date. You aren't going to live forever. You aren't immortal. So stop using that word in any and every relationship of yours. If you guys want to understand how to make your friendships better, you can DM me on Instagram. My handle is PositivityAngel. And if you guys want to listen to all the previous episodes, they're on the IVM Podcast app and website. Also, you can connect with us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handle is IVM Podcast.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Paisa Vaisa with Anupan Atul Shingal, founder and CEO of Scriptbox, shares financial advice best suited for 25-year-olds. Our War and Culture podcast, Yuddha, is back with Season 2. Check out the first episode where Anirudh and Aditya take us back through the turbulent times of ruthless warlord Timur and his descendant Babur. Also, check out what Gautam Buddha did in the final hours of his life on Echoes of India with Anirudh. Chuck, Tony, Naren, and Shriketh break down the intriguing concept of a metaverse on Simplified. Need some help dealing with breakups? Tune in to the Say No to Drama feed and find out the alternative word Chetna has for heartbreak. And on Khel Niti, Rajiv, Rajkumar Sharma and Ayaz Menon analyze the lineup of the third test match between India and England. Do follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And remember, if you enjoyed this show or any of our shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. Word of mouth is the best way to spread the word about a podcast. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors on the network this week, Ciet Cred, Bank of Baroda, Quarter, CoinSwitch, Kuber, and Intuit India. We really do appreciate the support. You are what makes this possible. Hi everybody, just wanted to ask everyone for a quick favor. We're running a brand survey right now and would really appreciate it if you could let us know what you think about the advertising on IVM. Go to ivmpodcast.com/survey and do let us know. As part of this, we'll be selecting 10 random participants and sending them some IVM swag, so do fill out those surveys.